expert at catching small green vegetables. Let's find out. All right, so one of the things we're doing here, please, one of the things we're doing here is we are working with quadratics, and we are actually graphing just 2 points, x and y. And when I say we're working with quadratics, what that means is we have an x squared. So here I've got y equals negative 3x squared in number 2 that I've shown you. So all you're doing is do an x and y chart, x, y, and they've given it to you. And they gave you numbers to start with. So 2, 1, I'm over here. 2, 1, 0, negative 1, and 2. So we're doing the equation y equals negative 3x squared. So whenever you see an x squared, you're going to end up with a graph that's very unique. So if x is 2, you get y equals negative 3. Now put your parentheses here, and then you're going to square whatever's in the parentheses. So put your 2 in there. So by order of operations, you're going to do y equals negative 3. What's 2 squares? 2 to the second power. 4. And remember, it's in parentheses. So solve what's in the parentheses first. Then y equals, what's negative 3 times 4? Negative 12. Perfect. So 2 and negative 12. Do the same thing with 1. What's 1 squared? What's 1 squared?
1.
1. So negative 3 times 1, y is negative 3. Negative 3. We can probably do this one without writing anything. What's 0 squared? 0. 0 times negative 3? 0. Negative 1 squared. What's negative 1 to the second power? Negative 1 times negative 1 is? Positive 1. So it's the exact same problem here. See, y equals negative 3, negative 1 squared. Y equals negative 3 times positive 1. So it ends up with the exact same problem. Y equals negative 3 times negative 2 squared. Y equals negative 3 times positive 4. Exact same problem again. So you end up with 2, 2, negative 12, 1, negative 3, 0, 0, negative 1, negative 3, and 2, negative 2. And sure enough, here they are. This is what the points look like. And you draw lines between them. Obviously, I don't draw perfect lines, but you end up with a parabola. Anytime you have a square, your graph is going to look like a parabola. So here we have y equals 1/2 x squared. Okay? So if x is squared, x is 4. What's 4 squared? 4 to the second power.
16.
What's half of 16? 8. What's 2 to the second power? 4. What's half of 4?
2.
2. 0 to the second power?
0.
Half of 0?
0.
Negative 2 to the second power. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Half of positive 4 is? Negative 4 times negative 4.
Positive 8.
16.
Positive
Oh, wait, yeah.
16. Half of
I said the wrong
16 is 8. Notice, it's almost always symmetrical. So, there's your 0, 0. Positive 2, 2, negative 2, 2, negative 4, 8, positive 4, 8, and that's what your parabola looks like.
Throw blue left.
Parabola. If you put your accent on the wrong syllable, you'll say parabola. It's a parabola.
These are the
All right? So, there's 2 more examples on your paper. All you do is substitute, solve the problem. We good? Good.